everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anum and I write beauty and lifestyle content on my blog summerxskin.com. I also make videos, so be sure to subscribe down below if you want to stay up to date on when I make a new video, what it's about, and we can chat here, as well as all of my social media channels. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, you name it, I'm on it. Everything is listed down below in the description box, so be sure to follow me and we'll become friends. I was on a really good kick on doing a lot of these like favorites videos and blog posts where I talked about my 2016 favorites and then I did my January favorites, and I just kind of fell flat and forgot to do February. Just didn't plan properly, and by the time I got to my February favorites, I'm like, oh gosh, like it's already middle of March and I may as well put it together. So this video is my February and March favorites. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so be sure you have a cup of coffee or water with you as you watch this video. I will try my best to make it not super long, but favorites videos are literally my favorite thing to watch. But it's only because I think that's the one time where people actually gather the items they've been wearing the most that month or new things that they've tried that they loved, and I love watching them and I want to share that information with you guys. So I'm going to start with hair. I think in my last video I also started with hair, so it kind of seems consistent, and I've just in the last like little while been trying so many different hair products. If you follow me on social media or my blog, you guys know that I'm like big on like getting really healthy and long hair, so that's why I feel like every month there will be hair products that I'm testing and I'm loving or hating. And the first thing I'm going to start with is the Gliss Hair Repair collection. I've already done a blog post on this. I did a full review, so be sure to go to summerxskin.com if you want to check it out. They have a whole range of Gliss products. I think there's about 5 or 6 different ones, and depending on what you want to get out of your hair and what you want to get out of your shampoo and conditioner, you choose the one that works best for you. For me, because I dye my hair so often, I definitely wanted to try the Color Guard first, and after this I'm going to try Ultimate Repair, which is the one that is universal for everybody, so you can definitely check that out. Gliss came into my life and it just changed me completely, as cheesy as that sounds. The smell is amazing. It smells kind of like cotton candy mixed with fruit, mixed with like, I don't even know, like it's very sweet and like candy, which I love. Like, who doesn't like candy, right? And it comes with a shampoo, conditioner, as well as a spray bottle, and I only wash my hair about 2 or 3 times a week, so that's when I use this product, and every time I use it I feel like my hair color becomes more vibrant. And I was really upset when I was traveling last week and couldn't bring it with me because I forgot to put it in like little travel size containers, because while I was traveling I noticed that the redness in my hair was kind of fading, and then as soon as I got back and I used this, it like came back to life. It was the weirdest thing, but also cool to see how it brings that color vibrancy back. Whether you've dyed your hair recently or a few weeks ago, I have dyed my hair about almost 5-6 weeks ago, and I'll be dyeing it again probably next weekend, so I know for sure I needed like that vibrancy, because now it's just fading and like coming back to my original hair color. If you are someone who dyes their hair often, I highly recommend trying this collection. It's available at Shoppers Drug Mart, which is a drugstore here, so it's amazing how reasonably priced this is, because I find a lot of color care shampoo and conditioner, especially good ones, are usually only available at salons and they're really expensive, but this line is so reasonable and so amazing. I can't rave about it enough. I'm actually almost done these bottles and I'm excited to jump into the next one, which is the Ultimate Repair. I'm sure you guys notice this a lot, but our hair and skincare suffers a lot, especially when you're traveling, because I guess there's like climate change and different water pressure that you're using in different like hotel rooms or Airbnb or wherever you're staying, that anytime I travel I try to bring some sort of hair oil with me. And what I do is after I shower, of course when it's wet I'll use that hair oil, but I also try to use it when my hair is dry, and just to keep it healthy and feeling fresh, because I don't know if it's you guys too, but like my hair gets really brittle if I'm changing up the water pressure or anything like that, water quality. So in Portugal I really felt it, but I had a really good hair oil with me, so it really made a difference. So I was using the Moroccan oil treatment, and this product I have used so many times in the past. I think maybe 3 or 4 years ago this was like my ride or die, and I used to purchase it every time and use it a lot. I think I also had like the shampoo and conditioner of this. It's like a whole hair care line, but for some reason I stopped buying it, not because I don't like it or anything. I was just trying different hair oils, and fortunately I get a lot of hair products to test out, so I'm always trying different things. But when I was packing my things for my travel, I noticed I had a full bottle of this, and it was travel size, so it was 100 ml, which is great. I put everything in my carry-on, so just so I didn't have to deal with like baggage claim or anything like that. So I was like, hey, it's 100 ml and I can bring it with me, so I'm gonna do that. And I started using it basically like the day that I landed, and I forgot how amazing this is. Like the smell, first of all, is like heavenly. I'm gonna open it and smell it because, oh my god, you guys. I wish you could smell something from my camera because I forgot this smell, and I'm so sad that I forgot it, but happy that I know it again. I really don't know what goes into this Moroccan oil. It smells very fresh and sweet, especially like when you're traveling and you know your hair's gonna have that like dirt and like outside smell. So I loved like having a lot of this like basically like drenched in my hair. Not that it looked oily or anything like that. I hate that look when your hair looks oily. But I just had enough to like have that aroma around me. I'm just happy that I rediscovered this in my life. Moving on to the face, I know that I've talked so many times about micellar waters and some of my favorite micellar waters. Literally my favorite one is the Bioderma one. It's the pink one, but I also like the blue one, and I just like all of Bioderma, but I recently tried the Juviance one. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. Juviance. No idea, but I've been using the micelle solution, which is a 4-in-1. It cleanses, tones, removes makeup, and hydrates. And as you can tell, I've been using it quite a bit. Like, I'm almost done this. But I use micellar water like daily, twice a day, and anytime I want to remove little bits of makeup. If I mess up on my eyeshadow, I'll get like a Q-tip and use micellar water to remove it. Like, I use micellar water a lot. So for me to like almost be done this, and I started it probably in January, it's not that surprising. But this one is really comparable to the Bioderma one. Like, it removes makeup really well, and it feels sensitive. Like, my skin doesn't react too much to it. This is the jumbo size, so I imagine it has like other sizes as well if you want to just test it out. I was really impressed with this one, and I'm not lying because I'm almost done. Another product which is more travel related is the Kiehl's All Over Body Moisturizer. I picked this up in Lisbon because I totally forgot to pick up body lotion there. And this I've never tried before. I've used a lot of Kiehl's products. Like, one of my favorites is like the one that's for your feet, like to remove callus and stuff. I've also used face creams. I've used all kinds of Kiehl stuff, but never like a body lotion. I've only used up to this much, and I've had it for like probably 2 weeks that I've used it almost daily. So I'm really impressed with how little you need, and that's what you use to spread like across your whole body. The product that I've been testing probably since Christmas time is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. It looks like this, and I got it as a PR package back during the holidays around that time. I use it at nighttime almost daily after washing my face. A while back I started getting really dry skin patches. It was because I switched to a new skincare line, which I'm no longer using, and I won't mention it here just because it didn't work for me. So my skin got really dry because I was using that whole collection, and this saved me. It literally, like, I was especially getting dry patches around here and like just here. It was like the oddest thing. Usually dry patches for me are probably around my cheeks, but it was more so this area. I would use so much of this. I was like scooping it out and like patting it down because I just didn't want those dry patches, and it saved me. It literally, the dry patches started going away after a few days, and now I don't have them. So thank you, First Aid Beauty. Ultra Repair Cream. Another product that truly helped me during that like dry skin patch phase, and now I use it regularly, is the Roche Posay Hydra Phase Intense, and it looks like this. I've already lost the bottle cap because I've been using it so much, but this stuff is amazing, you guys. It changed me. Like, this along with the First Aid Beauty cream was amazing. So I applied this first. It doesn't have any sort of scent. I feel like it's pretty chemically, like, you know, you're just putting product on your face. So it really helps that I put the First Aid Beauty one after this, because that one smells more like lemon and just like really refreshing. Especially when you're going to bed, you want to have that like refreshing scent. So paired together, it's been amazing. I also use this during the day, so I'll use this before applying my all-day moisturizer, which has SPF in it. Now we're getting into everyone's favorite, which is makeup. I feel like I babble so much, so I'm going to try to get through these really quickly. The first one is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Fresh Complexion Oil-Free Foundation, and it's a tube, so you have to be really careful when you're pressing because a lot of product can come out at once. Great coverage. If you're looking for light coverage, you can do a really light coat, but if you're looking for full crazy coverage, you can go over it twice. I started using it early March for an event that I helped plan. It's 3 days, so I know I need something really heavy duty and something to last me all day. I went to Shoppers Drug Mart and just picked this up and was really impressed at how well it stood up. And I've been using it throughout the month of March. I used it for my travel, even when I was sweating, when I was like on top of mountains, all that stuff. It just held up really well. So I got the shade 220, which is Soft Honey, and it worked out for me. I was very impressed with it. Another product that I started using probably in January or February is the Marcel City Tinted Cream, and it has SPF 25, and this is something I use on the daily. Foundation for me is not something I turn to on an everyday basis. It's only when I need full coverage and I'm gonna be out and about from like literally 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. kind of thing. If I'm doing like work things as well as going to events, and I'm out and about all day, that's kind of when I rely on foundation more. On an everyday basis, I just use more so like a tinted moisturizer, and literally most days I just have concealer on my T-zone area to highlight the areas that I want to cover up, but then I use powder to set my whole face, and that's all I do. But I think for most of February and March I was relying on the tinted cream a lot on like an everyday basis, and it was amazing. I'm medium to dark and it's good coverage. Even today, this is what I'm wearing. I'm not wearing foundation, and you guys can see how well it's covering everything. Now for eyes, this one is so special to me because, you guys, I've been wanting to get this palette for so long. Like, every time I would go on Sephora.com or even Sephora the stores, it was always sold out. And I remember one time I actually got it in my cart. It was around the holidays, I think. I actually got it in my cart and I got so distracted I forgot to check out, and then I came back later that day and it was already gone. Like, it just broke my heart so many times when I tried to get it. But then in late February I finally found it online and I purchased it, and it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I will show you guys. It's kind of messy because I've literally been using it a lot the last couple of weeks, but these are the shades. And I'm sure you guys have seen swatches already on YouTube, on blogs. It's such a popular palette, and I wanted to see if all the reviews and everything really justified the palette, and oh my god, I am so happy I bought it. Even today I am wearing 4 or 5 different shades from it, and I think like over the last week and even when I got it, I've already played around and tried to create looks with it. Really happy with the color range. And my favorite color right now is this red ochre color. It's stunning. It's what I have on like on my crease shade, but I also really like Primavera, which is this gold shimmer. And I like these two as well, which is Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange. Like, I just think every color on here is beautiful. I haven't played around too much with the fuchsia tones or like down here yet, but I am working on a look that I want to share with you guys soon with this palette, so stay tuned for that. I've literally been playing around with the different shades and trying to create different looks for like the ultimate look to share with you, so stay tuned for that. A new favorite mascara of mine is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. Looks like this. It's pink packaging, and I'll show you the brush really quickly, but it looks like this. So it curves, which I love. Like, One of my favorite mascaras is the Benefit Roller Lash, and I love that because you literally like roll it to create that curl, and I feel like this is a good drugstore alternative to that because when I use it, I try to use that same effect of like curling my lashes as I use it, and it works so well. I'm not sure if it's waterproof or not. It doesn't say, but whenever like I'm watching a movie or a TV show and I cry in movies and TV shows all the time. Like I can't help it, I just cry. So whenever that happens and I'm wearing this mascara, it doesn't like run down, whereas some of my mascaras are horrible. Like it's a hot mess. The last thing we're going to cover is lips because it is my favorite thing on the planet. I love lipstick. I love lipstick, lip gloss, liquid lipsticks, you name it. I want to try it all, and I want to, you know, swatch it and do all that stuff for you guys. The first one is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipsticks. I've talked about these so much on my blog, on Snapchat, on Instagram. I got a whole range sent to me by PR. Thank you so much. It was like one of the nicest gifts I ever got, and that was, I guess, back in the summertime, like maybe July or August, and I was using them a lot during that time, but then I kind of forgot about them. They're always sitting on my makeup desk, but I forgot to turn to them, and I'm always trying to explore new things and new shades. I turned back to them and I was like, these were always a great formula, so I may as well try them again. And I've been using the shade Disorderly more so recently. It's like a brownish reddish tone, so I'll apply some here and show you guys. Like so, and I love this color so much, especially when you're looking for just a simple look but a bold lip. So a lot of times I'm literally just wearing a winged liner in this lipstick with like subtle blush but go ham on highlight. This color stands out beautifully, and you don't even need to apply it that much because it outlasts everything. Like you could be eating a full meal and have a smoothie and coffee on top of it, and the color will somehow still be on your lips. Like these are amazing, and I'm really excited to try some of the newer shades. I think they have a lot more newer colors that came out. I'm also excited to try more of like the Be Legendary lipsticks and all that stuff because Smashbox has always been one of my favorite brands for makeup, so I'm just happy that they're coming out with all these new products, especially for lips. Another one that I've been loving is the L'Oreal Infallible Paints, and I'm sure you guys have been seeing a lot of this on Instagram. There's been like huge campaigns that L'Oreal's been doing around this, and I don't blame them. Like these are actually incredible. This shade is called 326 Sultry Sangria, and when I think about it, yeah, like it looks a lot like sangria. Like a red sangria, and it's more like a burgundy-ish color, so I'll swatch it here just on top of my Smashbox one for you guys. And I love that it's really buildable, so you can see over here it's more of like a burgundy color, so this is more reddish brownish and that's more burgundy in my opinion. And this I've been wearing like almost daily last couple of months. Like I've been wearing it so often. Whenever like I didn't want to do a full face of makeup, like I literally just threw this on, and I find you do have to reapply it a lot. That's the one thing I would say. It doesn't really stick to your lips, but that's okay, especially like for someone like me who even if a color like stays on all day, I'll still want to do touch-ups, and sometimes I literally remove the whole color and reapply. So that was okay for me. And there you have it. That's my February and March favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know there was a lot we went through, but all the products that I mentioned are listed down below. I also always try to do a blog post along with the video that I'm working on. Just in case you're more curious and looking for a written review, I try to do that as well. So be sure to go to summerxskin.com. That's where you'll find all of my beauty reviews, lifestyle content, outfits of the day, like all of that good stuff. If you like this video or these types of videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to see more of you guys. Be sure to comment below. Tell me if you've tried any of these products or if you're looking forward to trying any of them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!